Hi, my name is Tayla.
Hi, I'm Ariana.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So before we get started, I just wanted to go over a few things with you in terms of confidentiality. So whatever we talk about together in here, I won't share with anybody else, but there are some limits to the confidentiality. Do you know what those are?
No.
So if I feel as though you're harm to yourself or others, I will have to report that. And then sometimes in legal cases, I might get subpoenaed to court, and my documentation might be viewed in court. But in terms of what I write about, what we talk about, it's very general. I don't go into detail of exactly word for word what we talk about, just kind of like general themes. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
So I guess we can get started about what brings you here today.
So I guess I've just been having a lot of stress and anxiety, just with school. I'm going into I'm basically a junior in college right now. I'm doing my second year, and I was had to get a year off because I got really sick, and it kind of put me really far behind. And I'm trying to get back to my old roots and trying to feel better, but I don't know, just the schoolwork that I'm getting now, maybe it's because it's the end of the semester, it's just really stressing me out. And I've been having a lot of breakdowns. I will just panic and I'll start to cry, and I just won't really know what to how to feel, what to do, because I'm just so anxious, and it just makes me feel this way. And I don't know, I'm just trying to feel calm, but I can't feel calm. Calm is just not an option, I guess.
It doesn't feel like an option right now.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. So you're feeling a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, feeling really overwhelmed, but you want to feel calm.
Yeah, I just want to feel I just want to be a happy, not a happy, but just a medium state where I'm not constantly stressed, but I can still manage. I'm just really having a hard time. The schoolwork is not happening for me this semester, and it's just making me I don't know, very just anxious and stressed. I don't really know how to really put it into words.
You've been explaining really well what's concerning you right now. So you said that you don't know if it's this time of the semester, because it seems like this is the time where midterms are coming up and it might be a lot more work.
Yeah, and it's also winter time, so I'm thinking sometimes it's seasonal depression, and I'm just I don't really know. Sometimes I don't know what even seasonal depression may be, but I just feel I have it, and it's I don't know, just people say it so much that I'm I must just have this seasonal depression, because I was fine in the beginning of the semester, and I was fine during the summer, but now it's cold and it's crappy out, and I don't really want to do anything with myself. I barely want to go to work some days.
Right.
I just want to relax, and even when I have time to relax, I don't feel relaxed. I still feel
Do you feel you should be doing something?
Yeah, I feel I have to be doing something, but I'm wait, do I? I don't know. I don't remember. Sometimes I'm just it could be nothing, or it could be something.
Well, I do have to say that a lot of other people might be feeling the same way as you, especially around this time of year with the time change, and it gets dark at 4:30 now, and that really does impact our moods.
Yeah, I wish it didn't.
Does that make you feel more anxious, or are you also feeling, because you mentioned seasonal depression, so are you what does that look like for you?
Well, it's also the time of the year where my grandma just passed away 2 years ago, and so I get emotional. It's kind of sad for me to think about that. It's happening to me now, and all the school work. Usually she'd be there to comfort me. She's not, and it just makes me feel really depressed inside. I don't know, but I try to pull it together some days and act it doesn't bother me, but it does, because she was my main support, and now I don't really have someone that I can call every day and tell them. I do, but it's my mom and my dad. But sometimes it's not the same, because she was
your
that one, yeah. So it gets kind of just
it's really
sad.
Anniversaries where we've lost people are really hard.
Yeah, And it's like my birthday time too, so like I'm supposed to be happy, but like sometimes like, I just can't help but to think like I wish she was here to like celebrate it with me. And then like I just wish I had like my cheerleader back. Like she just would cheer me on like when I was like doing bad in school, or like she would just be like, don't worry, like you'll do better, like you've got this, like you'll come back from it. And like just having that like her like just talk to me, like her words like just always meant so much, and like I felt them. I didn't like just hear them, like I felt them. And so it's like not having that like kind of messing me up. So yeah. Sorry I cried.
No, don't apologize. This should be a space where you can feel safe to express those emotions.
Yeah.
So it seems like this year there's a lot of things that come together at the same time. So it's the weather change, the time change, the anniversary of the loss of your grandmother.
Yeah, and also like when I was sick, like I just got back like from being sick maybe 2 years ago is when like I first got home from the hospital, and like bringing me back to that time like kind of puts me like thinking about it. It makes me like be like, wow, I can't believe like I came back from like something that I could have almost like not have come back from. So like thinking about that also like kind of just makes me think about like how my life has like come from like then to now. And like I just wish that like my nana was here to like see how well I'm doing, because like I'm doing so much better than like when she last saw me. Like when she saw, like I didn't even get to really say goodbye. So when she last saw me, like she saw me at my worst, and I wish like she could see me now like my best.
Right.
Just like trying to like breathe. Yeah. So it's like just the anniversary of like kind of both of those things together, and like thinking like even this time around like last year I was still like not really okay, and like I was like almost like 300 pounds, and like I could barely like stand up or walk for like a long amount of time, like my body would like kind of give out. And now like I've lost a lot of weight and I feel good, but like it still doesn't make me feel like as good as I want to, because I want to like do good in school too, and like I want to continue to lose weight, but then like I feel like I'm eating sometimes because like I'm whatchamacallit, like stressed out.
Is that
so
a
like
way that you kind of cope with?
Like sometimes like I'll just eat like at like it just happens like at nighttime to like the worst times. Like I'll just get like hungry because I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna just get like it's just very frustrating. And I don't want to like gain the weight back that I just lost, because then it's just like, what did I lose the weight for? And it's just like I don't know, this seasonal depression maybe is starting to look like a thing for me right now.
So it sounds like you're saying that there's been some progress made within the past 2 years in some aspects, and you wish that your grandmother was here to see it, but you feel like there's still a lot more that you want to manage and cope with moving forward.
Yeah, it's like I just want to like find like a happy medium where like I can balance schoolwork. Like school is just like really what's like killing me. It's like the thought of those two things, and then like having school on top of it, and it's like being towards the end of the semester too, so it's like everything is like due at the same time, and like I can't find time to do it because I also work. So it's like I work till I go to school. I wake up at like 8 or 9 every morning, depending on the day I have class. And then I have like 2 classes, depends on the day. Usually I have 2 classes. And then I go straight from school to work. And then I work from 4 to like 9 or 10. And then by the time I get home, it's like 10:30. And like I don't want to do anything but shower and sometimes eat and go to bed. Like, and it's just like sometimes I don't even have time to eat and I just go to bed. Like, and then it's like the days where I have like no work, I like come home and I just won't even think about schoolwork. I won't want to do it because I just want to like relax. And that's when I find myself to like eat a lot, because I'm like just bored, and like maybe I'm bored and that's why I'm doing it. But like I just like try to avoid schoolwork at all causes, and I don't want to do that because like now like I have a paper that's due like literally like soon, and like I'm barely started it. I don't know what to do for it, and I'm just like, I wish I didn't procrastinate it. Like I wish I had like someone there to like literally like tell me do this, do that. Like I just need like literally anything. It just is like it's so stressful. Like I thought like going to see a tutor, but I'm like I don't even have time to go see a tutor. So it's like what do I do? It's like I like it's just so stressful. And like plus it's like I thought I was gonna graduate this year. Like I thought I was supposed to graduate in 2019, but then since that school like taking care of the school sent me back, I'm now like 2 years behind. So I graduate in 2021. And I thought I was gonna graduate this year, coming back into school like this semester. I was like, oh, I'm gonna graduate in May and it'll be fine. And then I go to like my advisor and she's like, nope, that doesn't even look like you're gonna make it to 2020. It's gonna be 2021. And I'm like, how did it take me a year after school put me back like 2 years? And it's just like stressful because like something I thought I was going to be finished with, like this is going to be my last fall semester. I have to do it again next year, and it's going to be the hardest year because it's going to be my actual senior year. So it's just like it's stressful. Like I don't want to like keep going backwards, and I feel like I just keep going backwards. Like I can't like I could lose weight and I could be like forward in that like part, but like when it comes to schoolwork, like I'm always like pushing it to the back burners almost. Like I'm not really like, but like I should be. Like I try, like I get, but like I do everything like when it's supposed to be due, like that day. And I feel like that's not good for me, and that's why I'm so stressed out. But like I don't know like what, like I don't know how to like make myself like want to do schoolwork.
Right.
Like it's something you don't really want to do ever.
Well, and of course, when there's a lot of other stuff going on, sometimes schoolwork doesn't always feel like our main priority or what our main focus is, especially, there seems to be a lot of other things going on at this time of year. So it can be hard to focus.
And like I wish I had like my dad to like support me, but like he doesn't really take like mental health serious. He thinks that depression isn't a thing. He thinks like it's on me. Like he's like, well, it's your fault you feel this way. Like do something about it. Do something with yourself. And I'm like, well, it's like
you are doing that.
I am trying to do like a lot of things and I can't like push myself like and just like make myself burn out. Like I don't want to like literally have like push myself to the point where like I'm literally just like I've had enough. Like I don't want to get to that point. I just want to like keep trying to do like everything and like but it's just like so much stuff. It's so stressful.
So you mentioned that your dad's not as supportive of mental health. Do you feel like you have other supports in your life?
Well, I guess like my like sister would probably be like my main like support. Like a lot of my friends that like I used to have like before I got sick, they don't really talk to me anymore because like of like they didn't understand that like when I got sick it would like turn me crazy, and that was part of like the thing like disease I had, which was like encephalitis, and they basically like were my support at some point, and then once they like weren't there, like was when like my sister really like realized I needed somebody and was there to help me. And like my mom, she's a support, but like she lives so far away. It's like there's not really like I can't like just go to see her when like I'm feeling sad. I can't just like be like, oh mom, get me like something and make me feel better. Like I can't do that. She lives 2 hours away. And like I guess like my aunt, but like she doesn't get it. She's kind of just like in her own world. Like she's older. She's like older her mindset. Like she doesn't think the same way that I do. And that's why like I really miss my nana because she was like that main support system. It's like I feel like I sometimes don't even have anybody to turn to, and it's like where do I even like go? I don't want to be like a nuisance, and like when I'm just like always like having like my like problems, I don't want to like put it on people because I know that they have problems, and it's like I don't want to like make my problems like it kind of like intertwine with theirs, and then they're worried about theirs, but they're also worried about me. It's like I don't want to like do that to somebody, so I just try to like keep it to myself sometimes, and then if it's really bothering me, like I'll try to go talk to my sister about it.
Has anyone ever made you feel like you were a burden for sharing what you're going through?
Like my dad, like he just makes it seem like I'm just like I shouldn't feel the way I should. Like why am I having like why do I have like these thoughts? Like at one point last year, I was like suicidal, and like I had to go into like a hospital basically, and they like put me in there for like a couple of days, almost a week. And my dad was just like, I don't understand, like why. I'm like, he asked me why, and I'm like, I don't know why. Like I don't know, like something like is like bothering me. I don't know why. That's why I went to go get help. That's why I took myself to that thing. I was like the one that was like, I need to go to the hospital because like I'm not like it's just not gonna happen. Like, or I'm like, so I just went, and it's just like that constant question of like, why? It's like, I don't know. Like, how am I, like, why are you the way you are? I don't know. Like, you don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to answer sometimes, right?
And he just makes me feel like I shouldn't, like, a burden. Like, I shouldn't, like, feel the way I should. I shouldn't do the things I do. Like, not even do, like, bad things. Like, I drink maybe, like, a couple times, like, maybe, like, once or twice a month, and now all of a sudden I'm an alcoholic. It's like...
everything's put to the extreme.
Yeah, it's like, so it's just like, I don't know. It's really frustrating, like, having him. Like, I thought he could be a support system, and, like, I try to, like, talk to him, and he just makes me feel worse sometimes. It sucks. So I'm just like...
So that makes you kind of hold back more,
so that's
it makes you feel worse.
Yeah, because it's like, if my own father doesn't want to listen to me, who the hell will? You know what I mean? Like, I, like...
That must really hurt, though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he could, like, be, like, a support system to me, but, like, he's so busy with his own life sometimes. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't know what he really does, but I feel like it's busy. I feel like it's more important than me all the time. And it's like, as your, like, child, I feel like I should be your priority, and I don't feel like a priority to him. Like, I just feel like a burden. Like, sometimes it's just like, I'll go down to watch TV with him, and he'll just be on his phone, or he'll, like, change the channel when we're trying to watch something, and it's like, I just want to spend time with my dad and, like, have, like, that support system, like, just someone to even just sit there and, like, just watch you. We don't have to talk, but like, just feeling like him there, and, like, knowing that he's there sitting with me, and, like, we're spending time together, like, we're not just, like,
sitting there with your phone.
Yeah.
You just want that connection.
Yeah. And I just don't, like, ever feel that with my father. And it's like, I used to, like, want my dad when I was a kid, but, like, I don't know, ever since, like, getting older, like, our relationship just started to, like, drift apart, and, like, we're not as close anymore. Like, I feel like I can't tell him anything. Like, I feel like he just sometimes doesn't want me, or, like, I was a mistake, and, like, I don't want to feel like that, but, like, sometimes I do. And, like, I tell him that, and he's like, he just yells at me and tells me it's not true. But I'm like, you can tell me that, but, like, you don't show me it. Like,
you want the actions
versus
the words.
Exactly. I don't, like, you can tell me all you want, but, like, until you start showing me that you care about me, that you want to go out for lunch with me, like, that you want to, like, go out and, like, just see a movie with me or something. Like, it's, like, something, like, fun that, like, dads and daughters would do, but, like...
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, how would you like people to show that they care about you? What does that look like to you?
I don't know. Like, I just want, like, for my dad to care about me, or, like, to show to care about me. I want him to, like, I ask him to go out to lunch all the time. And I want him to, like, take me out to lunch. Like, we'll just talk. Like, just have a conversation. Like, not about, like, oh, like, random stuff. Like, we used to always talk about softball. But, like, I want him to, like, talk about my life with them. And he never seems to want to do that. Or, like, we could, like, go, like, even, like, go into the movies and watch a movie together. Like, that's just, like, it's always fun. Or, like, I don't know, just do something. Like, I just want him to, like, prove to me that, like, I'm not just, like, another person in his life. Like, I'm his actual child. Like, he should care about me, and I feel like he does it. Like, he can, like, buy me a birthday gift, but gifts don't, like, mean anything to me. Like, it's the quality of, like, spending time together.
Right.
Like, I don't want, like, oh, I got you this for your birthday, I got you this, like, you really wanted it. Like, okay, I really wanted it, but I also really want you to, like, show me, like, love and affection, and you don't. Like, I want you to, like, live, not affection, but I want you to, like,
share experiences
like,
with me.
just, like, like, literally hang out with me, like, love me. Don't, like, push me to the back burner, because that's what's making me want to push you to the back burner, and that's what's making our relationship not be a good one. It's just really stressful. Like, I feel like we came in here talking about, like, my schoolwork, and now we're all over the place. I got into, like...
Okay, I know, we can kind of come back to that if you'd like, but it seems like it's something that's really, that's okay. It sounds like it's something that's really impacting you. And of course, when we're going through so many things, we want people in our lives to support us. And it kind of goes back to that, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want your dad to be understanding and support you and show that he cares about you.
Yeah.
And maybe it seems like he's doing it in other ways, more through maybe giving you gifts or monetary things, but you really want that just one-on-one time, kind of.
Yeah. Wish that. it wasn't so hard. You know, like I just wish that like maybe like it's me that's not like speaking out, but I feel like I try to like tell them that like I want to spend time with them, and it's just like he just doesn't. He just kind of like ignores it. Or, like he'll go out and like go out to like his meetings or with his friends, and it's like, well, what about
What
me?
about me? Yeah.
It's like I'm here, like I'm home doing nothing, and you're just like left me home. Like cool. I don't know. It's just really stressful. Like I'm trying to like process it all. Like it sucks. I'm like living at home still. Like I wish I could just move out. Like, but financial, like it's so much money to move out. It's really stressful. So,
What would change if you were moved out of your house? What would be
no,
different?
I feel like I'd have like more freedom, and I wouldn't always be wondering like, what's my dad doing now? Like, what? Because like he's always out. Like he goes out like at nighttime. Like so, it's like, where'd my dad go? Like,
So you worry, or
no, I don't worry. I just like I want to know like why can't we hang out? Like, why don't you take me? Like, why don't, what, you going out to dinner? Like, why can't we go out to dinner? Like, it's like more of that. And I feel like living at home is just like, I live with my grandma who has dementia. And that's like, really, it's sad and it's hard to watch and it sucks. Like, it makes me angry and I hate that I get mad. Like, I like don't want to yell at her and I don't want to be mean to her. I don't want to seem like really like mean, but like, it's hard to live with someone with dementia. Like they don't know where they are half the time. Like, my grandma doesn't even know who I am. Like she'll sometimes call me Lisa, who's my aunt, and it's just like it kind of like messes with me because like my aunt gets mad when my grandma will call like her my name, and which like that doesn't like make me mad that my grandma calls me Lisa. It just makes me sad that like she doesn't know who I am.
Right.
It's like she thinks that like I'm Lisa and Lisa's Ariana sometimes. So it's like she confuses us, and sometimes she's like, even if when I walk in from school, she's like, "Who are you?" Like, she's like, "Hi, stranger." And it's like, and it's sad because like I don't like want to see my grandma lose her mind. Like I remember her when she was mean when I was a kid, but she was always like my grandma. Like that's not gonna change. That I still love her, and I still don't want anything bad to happen to her. Like it's really sad, and like that's why I really just hate living at home. Like it's like in the middle of the night she'll get up to go to the bathroom, but she'll like walk into my room, and it's like it wakes me up, and it's just like annoying. Like my dad will try to put her to bed at like what like maybe 11 o'clock at night, and she like refuses to go to bed. Like she takes her like so long to go upstairs, and then she'll scream and wake me and my aunt up, and it's like frustrating because like I want to be able to sleep. Like I'm trying to sleep, and like my grandma's screaming because she's delusional. It's like so it's like it's frustrating, and then like my aunt is just like in her own zone, and like she's just like always to herself, always in her realm, and it's like I just want to like be on my own where like they all seem like they're doing their own thing. Like I just want to do my own thing. Like I'm tired of like being so like I feel like a nuisance at home sometimes because like I don't pay any bills to live there. Like I just like literally live there for free and I go to school and I work a part-time job that I make $12 an hour at. So like where am I getting money really to pay for bills?
Right.
And it's like I'm in a way like I'm like blessed and glad that like I get to live at home for free, but it's just like it's kind of like my part of like my freedom's taken away. Like a lot of my friends are like moved out or they still live at school or like they're all doing their own thing. So it's like here I am, like I'm still like set back. Like I feel like I'm just back where like I don't want to be.
And you want to keep moving forward.
Yeah, and that's like my hardest thing. Like honestly, I'm just like very over it in a lot of which ways.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being so open with me and being able to talk about all of this. What I'm hearing is it sounds like you're trying to manage a lot of things.
Yeah.
You're feeling really stressed and overwhelmed, and you feel like you've been set back in a lot of areas of your life, and you just want to find ways to better cope and move forward.
Yeah, that's why I'm here to see you. Because I'm just very like, I just need someone that like is gonna be able to like talk to me and like to listen to me. Like I need someone that's gonna listen and also like tell me like not tell me what to do, but like just tell me like they like reassure me that things are gonna be okay. Like there's gonna be like there's gonna be like a lot of downs, but there's gonna be a lot of ups too, and there's gonna like take you to get from the downs to get to the ups. I just need someone to reassure me that like I'm not like alone and I'm not like in my own like zone. Like, I just need to be able to talk.
From what I'm hearing, you have a lot of strengths. You're here. You're still trying to do everything that you have on your plate, and I'm glad that you were able to come today and that we can keep meeting and moving forward.
Do we schedule another appointment?
Yeah, do you want to meet same time next week?
Yes, sounds good.
Sounds good.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you so much.